A wise man once said, "Don't put all of your eggs in one basket."
Hello everyone, we are from Restu and we are ready for LSIS 2023.
Without further ado, let's move to the main topic. After plenty of consideration, we decided to apply the practice of investment diversification to our stock picks in order to minimize loss in certain sectors if there are any. Hence, we chose 5 stocks from 5 different sectors. There are Adaro, Antam, Sumarekon, Unilever, and Waskita. So, why did we choose these stocks? First and foremost, it is essential to know what is the product and the performance from each of companies that we have chosen. The first one we got Adaro. PT Adaro Energi Indonesia Tbk is engaged in mining and energy sectors such as coal trading, logistics, mining contractor, and power generation activities. Furthermore, Adaro has the best price to book value as much as 1, comparing to other companies fundamental in the mining sector such as PT Bukit Asam Tbk with 1.52 times in PBV and PT Indo Tambang Raya Megah Tbk with 1.36 times in PBV. Moreover, the reason why Adaro's stock price is slowing down in the beginning of the year is due to the decreasing in coals in price. However, Head of Corporate Communication Adaro Energi, Febrianti Nadia, said that the coal price is unpredictable and move based on its cycle. Hence, the fluctuation of coal price is a normal occurrence in mining industry. Therefore, Adaro will continuously follow the market's dynamic and focus on running the company by keeping the good margin and continue to supply to the customers. Besides that, Adaro also attempted to create a diversification strategy for their business which could bring more benefit for the company, such as building aluminum smelter, initiatives to move to green energy source which is electricity, an industrial area in North Kalimantan. Last but not least, referring to the Adaro's historical report, Adaro recorded the highest coal production as much as 62.88 million tons throughout 2022, which is an increase of production as much as 90% compared to previous year, and Adaro also allocating their capital expenditures as much as $500 until $600 million for routine capex and expansion for mining and logistics.
The second one is Antam. PT Aneka Tambang Tbk is engaged in mining sector such as exploration, mining, processing, and marketing of mineral resources, gold, silver, coal, and others. Furthermore, Antam has recorded net income as much as 2.63 trillion, which is increased 53.57% along the third quarter of 2022. And it is the highest profit since September 2018. Besides that, Antam announced the operational growth and positive cash flow in the first 6 months of 2022, with growing EBITDA as much as 3.74 trillion, which means it has increased 50% compared to the first quarter of 2021, which is 2.49 trillion. Moreover, Antam is projecting the production and nickel sales will be increased 12% from last year. Secretary of Antam, Sharif Faisal Al-Qadri, said that with the production and sales volume of 27.201 tons of nickel in ferronickel or TNI in 2023, higher 12% from production and sales of unaudited ferronickel in 2022 of 24,334 TNI and 24,210 TNI respectively. In his opinion, his statement also taking into account the utilization rate and operational stability of Antam's ferronickel plant in Kolaka, Southeast Sulawesi, as well as the production contribution of the factory in East Halmahera. On the other hand, company targets gold production in 2023 to come from the Pongkor gold mine of 1,167 kilograms, higher 28% from the 2022 production target of 911 kilograms. Meanwhile, gold sales in 2023 are targeted to reach 31,176 kilograms, higher 11% from the 2022 gold sales target of 28,011 kilograms. The third one is Summarecon. PT Summarecon Agung Tbk is engaged in property sector such as developing large-scale residential areas which are integrated with commercial areas and complete supporting facilities to become integrated cities. Furthermore, Summarecon has recorded net income of 4.21 trillion rupiah, which is an increase of 11.13% compared to the same period last year of 3.78 trillion rupiah. And Summarecon fulfilled 98% of their sales projections, as much as 4.9 trillion rupiah throughout 2022 from 5 trillion rupiah. Moreover, Summarecon is using the conservative target, which is a low risk profile strategy, and for 2023, they are targeting 5 trillion rupiah marketing sales from the existing developing location. Hence, Summarecon is allocating capital expenditure as much as 700 billion in 2023, which is higher as much as 11% compared to the previous year expenditure to focus on land acquisition and investment property, such as Summarecon Mall Bandung and Summarecon Villagion in Karawang.
Now we will move on to our fourth stock, which is UNVR or PT Unilever Indonesia Terbuka. PT Unilever is engaged in consumer sectors such as manufacturing, marketing, and distribution of consumer goods, including soap, detergents, butter, milk, ice cream, cosmetics, tea, and fruit-based drinks. Furthermore, Unilever recorded net income as much as 5.4 trillion rupiah in 2022 after this consumer issuer posted revenues of 41.2 trillion rupiah throughout 2022, which is higher than 2021 by around 4.2%. Furthermore, Unilever projects that their performance will be more promising in 2023, with a business growth target of around 5 to 6%, supported by the fact that the public consumption has been recovered as of now. The president of Unilever Indonesia, Ira Noviarty, claimed that market will be restored to normal regardless of the inflation effect, which still can be considered as high. On the other hand, she also mentioned about their performance in 2022 is they have expected, even though the profitability is slightly affected due to high commodity prices because of the inflation and the after effects of COVID-19. Hence, she thought that projecting a growth as much as 5 to 6% is in fact attainable in the year 2023. Now we will move on to our last stock pick, which is WSKT or PT Waskita Karya Terbuka. It is a state-owned company that is engaged in construction services, industry, real estate, and trading. Throughout 2022, Waskita has successfully signed new contracts with valuation as much as 20.23 trillion rupiah, with 30% of their contract dominated from the National Capital Project. Furthermore, SVP Corporate Secretary Ermi Puspita Yunita said that the acquisition of the new IKN contract value is in accordance with the company's target, where Waskita's average winning rate is at the level of 25% by participating in the IKN project auction of 23.7 trillion rupiah in 2022. Moreover, Waskita's strategy going forward in targeting the IKM project is to increase capabilities with a focus on human resources, value engineering, as well as technology development and digitalization through BIM and green construction. Waskita is also committed to increasing the implementation of good corporate governance, or GCG, and risk management in every line of the company, so as to strengthen the company's fundamentals. Waskita has claimed that 29 projects has been contracted from 34 projects from IKM with valuation of 44 trillion rupiah, which showed that Waskita has won 6 tendered projects. And that concludes our explanation for our stock picks. We hope that this video is informative and can help you to try and invest in stocks.
This has been Restu. Thank you so much for watching.
Do the best and let God do the rest.